Hello, Scorpio. Thank you for coming, for visiting. Welcome or welcome back if you are new. Um, I hope you enjoy this reading. I'm tapping into the energies of Scorpio. I use this divination oil in order to give you an absolute accurate reading for the energies of Scorpio regarding the planet of Mars, the sign of water. So let's tap into these energies. Alright, so for Scorpio. Alright, 3 cards right off the bat. Amazing. With the numbers 3, 24, and 8. Oh, we got Scorpio, investigate. Wonderful. And we got tension at the bottom. Very Scorpio-like energy right here, if I do say so myself, along with this cross-pollination card in Saturn. Oh wow, that's really amazing. So I do feel like some of you are in a more structured environment at this time. I'm not saying that, you know, this is a permanent thing, because I do see it in Saturn, and Saturn does take quite a long time. So it's kind of like maybe you're breaking out of this structure right now, Scorpio. Let's see, we got 9th house, exploration. Yes, I do feel like you're exploring something new, and that's a very good energy. But we also have your own card here, Scorpio. Beautiful. Okay, so when it comes to these energies, I really do feel like you might be in this position of communication. You see, we got the communication card, and we got Gemini right here with cross-pollinate. And so what I'm seeing is I'm seeing you're kind of breaking out of your shell right now, Scorpio, or you're going to break out of your shell. If you were in your shell, I don't really know. I mean, you could be. I just personally don't. I wouldn't imagine that Scorpio would ever put themselves in that position. Yeah, because you guys have a lot of strength. Yeah, Scorpio, right in your strength. Because I do feel like your energies are extremely strong when it comes to this, and I keep getting the tension card at the bottom, so I'm going to take this. And yeah, it's something that might be rooting you, because I'm hearing Saturn with structure, but I mean, I do see this as, your root. So it's kind of like your energy is very structured as well. It's like you have a very neat and clean Virgo type of what was I picking up? Virgo. Okay, so I just pulled this out of the second deck that I have here, and right out of the close to the middle, closest to the bottom of the deck. And I was picking up on those Virgo energies, you're kind of in this neat, clean, organized energy. Not all the energies are like this. Yeah. And we got Knight of Wands. So I do feel like you're kind of in this, it's like maybe you're starting something new right now. That's what I'm feeling. Like you're getting a new idea, or you're creating some kind of new action, is what I'm hearing for some reason through this card. It's almost like you're very in this action oriented energy right now, and but I do feel like it's because of your because of this structure. It's possible that you're trying to get out of this structure and get away from this roots, get away from this tension, get out of this hermit mode and go into this, Knight of Wands. I feel like there's some kind of stagnant energy, maybe things aren't, I mean, it does feel like things are going good, but they feel very structured. I have everything's kind of mirroring everything. I'm getting this energy of things being very neat and clean, and maybe not in your actual world. You might have what I have my cell phone. Well, you can't even see like past here, but it's like I have like, well, my place is really clean. But yeah, you could be really neat and in order right now, which is really amazing. And it feels almost like it's because you sort of got out of this extreme trying to be around every person mode, almost in a way, because you're taking this time to kind of figure out what you want to do. So it's like you had to kind of, I don't know who this is for. This is for like somebody who's like really, you know, you have a lot of friends, whoever I'm speaking to, like, you're really popular, you have a lot of friends, and you're like a big flirt, and you're all over the place, cross-pollinating and stuff, and having a good time, communicating with friends, maybe even doing things, I feel like. But I also feel like there's just like this sense of tension, you know, because of how things aren't necessarily like that right now, and you're kind of wanting to break out of this structure that's kind of keeping you from this. Like, I feel like you want to do this again. You want to like be out, you want to be about, you want to have a good time. Maybe you're stuck in a relationship that you don't really want. Let's pull for that, because I really do think that could be the situation. You could also be working on something that you're not really seeing any improvements on, I'm hearing. Okay, yeah, the Chariot. So there's this water-like energy about this. You just want to go. You just want to go, okay? And at the bottom of the deck, we have this Queen of Wands. So it's kind of like this energy of like, you're in Saturn right now. Saturn takes a really long time, like 25 years to get out of orbit. So it's like you could be in your Saturn returns phase, where like 25 and life, the universe, everyone is just hammering it in you. And I hate to put it like that, but that's that Saturn returns energy. That's 24. Yeah, you could be 24, but I'm thinking 2025. But I think it is. Dang it, now I'm so confused. It should be 25, but it says 24. So I believe it's either 24 or 25 years for Saturn to get out of orbit of a certain sign. And I know actually Saturn right now is actually completing its orbit. But let's not get too far into that right now. But yeah, I feel this Chariot card is you. You just kind of want to go. You've been structured. You've been, I feel like you've been going like within and like kind of figuring out how you could go, explore, and kind of expand in your own way. Let's see, is this about relationships? It's about a burden, okay, that you're distancing yourself from. Yeah, you definitely wish to distance yourself from whatever situation this is. And you're very good at hiding, Scorpio. You're very good at hiding what this is, because I mean, obviously there's many things. It's kind of like, Scorpio, it feels like you're just done with this. Like, you're just done. You're ready to go out into the world. You're ready to explore. This kind of gives me like this energy of like, maybe you're young, or maybe you're in a bad relationship and it's just not fun anymore, or it's just not, you know, you're a kid and you want your freedom, and it's just a burden to deal with everything. And it's like, you're like, I just want to leave, or I have left and I'm free now. What else can we do? Balance. You want some kind of balance. I feel like if you are in a relationship, there's not enough balance, there's not enough give and take. There's like, there was just all this reason for you to walk away. Yeah, you're leaving, you're gone. I feel like you're like I'm done. Like, anything in your life that isn't serving you, that's too much structure, that's too much confinement, you're just breaking away from it, I feel like. Let's see, Scorpio. How are we gonna break away from this pattern? Aries, act. All you gotta do is act. So maybe you need to act a specific way. No, I'm not saying to be fake, but obviously we all have to keep up appearances here and there with particular, with bosses, with people of authority that have, you kind of have to treat a particular way. I do get the sense that it's also another scenario that I'm getting in my head is like, you're unhappy with the way life is, and all you need to do is act. It's almost like this energy of you just kind of sitting there and taking it, Scorpio. I feel like this is not very Scorpio. Like, maybe you're not feeling like yourself lately. What's going on here? Yeah, it's the truth. Yeah, the Ace of Swords. So yeah, it's true. Maybe some situation that making you feel like you can't do anything, but that's not true, Scorpio. Like, I know Scorpios, we got the god of war, Mars, for Scorpio when it comes to you. So it's almost like you work with this Aries energy too. The god Aries, he's like the ruler of Mars. So it's like you have the power to act. It's almost like you gotta be logical. You gotta start acting. This is masculine energies. I feel like you need to be more in your masculine energies, more doing things, being more active. Yeah, for that balance, or for that security, or for that happiness, or for that union. I feel like maybe if you're, I feel like this might be regarding a marriage. It's kind of like, it's not enough for you. Like, something is not enough for you. I feel like it's just like you need to grow, you need to expand, you need to act, you need to start doing stuff. Yeah, because you felt very blocked off, very like you're struggling almost. Like something's causing you this burden, and it's almost like it's because you're just not doing something. You are actually in control of your power here. With this Knight of Wands, it kind of feels like it's like you kind of make a sort of an attempt at something, and you're not getting the results you want. But I think that what they're asking for is like a full, like this full commitment. But I feel like you just want to explore. So it's like, there's nothing wrong with exploring, depending on what it is. I mean, don't take that too to heart, because I wouldn't explore, bad areas that are bad. I wouldn't explore drugs are bad, but I would explore other options when it comes to something that isn't, I guess maybe it's too much structure, or it's not bringing you structure. Yeah, your options. I feel like you have tons of options and you just want to explore. Very Scorpio. Very Scorpio. I do feel like this is what you need to do. You need to explore what's real, what's not. Do this investigation. We got this Scorpio investigation card. So it's like, investigate these other options that you're thinking about. Investigate, we all know Scorpio is going to make their calculated decision, but you got to remember that you're strong here. You're not at anybody's you don't exist at anybody else's expense. You know, it's not like you don't have your own strength. It's not like you can't get out of whatever this is that's bothering you or irritating you or whatever it is. It's almost like it's possible that because you're in some kind of social group or some kind of community in some kind of way, it's almost like you're told you have to act a certain way. But yeah, you need to be more active in, I feel also, yeah, we got Pluto, more Scorpio energies. So it's like you need a rebirth. It's almost like this structure that you've had for a long time with all of your friends and all of your loved ones. It's almost like you need to reevaluate this structure that you had. Like I keep getting this thought of like, you teach people how to treat you, and I feel like that's what this is. You're in this rebirth phase because I feel like this kind of just came out of nowhere. It's almost like, you know, the planetary alignments are changing, and you know, you're kind of starting to see what works and what doesn't, and what did work and what will never work. And you're kind of like, okay, well, I know what I want now, you know. And I feel like that's with your options as well, because you had to explore. Maybe you're gonna go back to something or somebody who, yeah, that's kind of what I'm hearing. Like, you've explored your options and now you're kind of ready to go back to, you're gonna get active and start getting back into what you normally would do, because you were trying to explore, I feel like, out of your own structure, yeah, to this for this entrance, because maybe you thought there was better stuff elsewhere, or you were trying to get into a college and you ended up getting somewhere else, yeah, and or like some kind of situation or somebody kept you in this like balancing act where it's like, yeah, you had to be in your strength. I keep getting strength cards for you. It just seems like there's things like unknown unknowns or known knowns or unknown no knowns, however you want to say it. It just seems kind of like you're starting to switch gears now out of, or it's possible that all this energy is even coming, because it really depends on where you are on your life journey. You know, your journey in life will definitely lead you in this direction. I feel like you'll be very social. You'll have to spend some time alone, away from people, to kind of reevaluate, like, am I like listening to this music because I like it, or am I listening to it because my friends are listening to it? That type of stuff. Or, you know, do I really believe all of these things about myself, or is this just all the things that my parents told me my whole life about myself? Or, you know, it really feels like your old structures, whatever it is, it almost feels like a tower moment, okay? But it's not like, I know a lot of people see the tower as being bad, but what it is it's like you're literally pulling down the whole structure and rebuilding it all over again from scratch, okay, with that. But with this, it seems like you don't need to tear everything down. It almost just seems like you need to go back to what you were doing before, because right now you're so structured, you just want to explore. It's almost like if you signed up to go to like a class or to college or school or to learn about a particular thing, but then it was so much work and so boring and so exhausting that you started getting bored and distracted in a way. It feels kind of Gemini energy-ish, because we also got that, we pulled out the Gemini card, so it's like, hold on. Yeah, Gemini, cross-pollinate. So it's like, yeah, maybe you were testing your options. We got this Seven of Cups. We got this cross-pollinate. So it's like, yeah, maybe you were testing the waters, dating somebody, you were like, maybe this will be better, and then you're like, nah, I'm gonna go back to my true love, you know? Like, I feel kind of like this could also be, yeah, my ears ringing. This could also be like somebody who tried a new hobby or tried to do things differently and it's just not working out, and that's completely fine. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, okay? Like, whatever you're doing, if you were doing that and it was working great before, you were cross-pollinating, you were communicating, you were in these sick Gemini like fun energies, and right now it's too structured and you're like, damn it, I just want to party. You know, there's got to be a little bit of balance of that, and I feel like that's on you. Like, it's Aries, like, you know, I don't mean it like, oh, it's on you, like, no, it just means that it's your turn to act. So it's like you get to make the choices in your life. We have 24 and 47. So 47 is like the holy number, and right here we have this compass. It's one of those compasses to see, and it's a compass to draw. It's one of those, you know, multifaceted type of items. So it's like you're very versatile, but this also kind of reminds me of the Wheel of Fortune in a way. So it's like, it's almost like if you're like in this mental prison, all you need to do to get out of it is to act, to activate, to act, to investigate, to get out of this hermit mode and start doing the stuff you used to do. Because I feel like you're that man, you're the guy with the world on his back trying to carry it all. And if you're trying to do it alone, like, I feel like some of you were trying to do it alone with this Aries energy and stuff like that too. It's possible that you tried to do something alone and you're like, damn, I realize, like, I really need other people's help. There's nothing wrong with that, because yeah, maybe asking for help has caused tension, okay, and like somebody doesn't want to help you or something like that. Fuck them. Sorry, Scorpio, but like, you know, a real friend will be there when you need them to be. Because okay, well, I'm hearing a few different things. I'm hearing like, yeah, I'm hearing right now things are kind of slow with this Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving energy, but they're the type of person that thinks a lot before they do anything. And I feel like that's your energies right now, Scorpio, because I feel like this tension, whatever's happening in this energy, it's cluttering your world. Because remember when we started, I was saying like everything's so neat and so nice, but something here in a weird way is too much structure for you, and you need a healthy balance of everything. You need a healthy balance of being able to explore and being structured. There's just, you can make it work. There's a flexibility there. And that's the truth, obviously, because yeah, I feel like you entered into some kind of situation, some kind of contract. I'm hearing like maybe a contract that isn't very flexible, maybe some kind of energy that makes you feel stuck once again because of this Knight of Pentacles. He's just very slow. But I do think that slow and steady does win the race. But I already know you like all, I feel, yeah, like you just kind of you want to be here already. And you might actually get there. Again, you just have to kind of structure your life a little differently. I do really feel like you're doing really good. But you might just be a little unhappy with the way things are going right now, but you have the power to change it. It's not like it's something you can't change. It's just something you really need to think deeply about. And I feel like this has a lot to do with how you were raised. You know, you were probably raised to like probably be a particular way that you might have to stray away from. What I'm hearing, probably just old ways of thinking, things that keep you, you know, in this tension. Like there's a scenario here that you also need to investigate because something's causing tension and you might not even know it, because I feel like this is very watery energy, so somebody might not even be telling you about something that's going to be more structured, and you might find out later. So you need to investigate the situation first in order to have this strength, because I do feel like you're gonna act, okay, because that's what you're called to do. You're being called to act, so you're going to, even though you want to party and just celebrate and stuff, you know that you have to do things first. And when you do that, I feel like you might have to take your time on making the decisions because of this structure versus exploration. And I feel like with the structure versus exploration, it really is that. It's being structured versus being able to explore. And that could mean a bunch of things. It could mean like maybe you're freelance. You know, you have a freelance job and you like going all over the place, you know? And you're ready to start working again, but you want to explore, but you don't want a particular job that maybe you're stuck to right now. So I do feel like this energy is interchangeable for many things. But what I'm hearing for you guys is pretty good. It's good though. It's almost like you needed this. You needed this to kind of encourage you to go that extra mile, and now you're going to be recognized for it. That's what this is. This is like a little bit of a test to kind of push you into realizing, I feel like, that you have a lot going for you, and that things are good. I feel like you just need a reminder, but it's like you need to like do a lot of thinking about it. It seems like. Wow. Okay. Well, Scorpio, very direct and to the point. Not what I was expecting. Honestly, I'm actually very happy for you. So thank you so much, Scorpio, for coming by. And if you like, I feel like I could pull one more card. Yeah, I feel like the structure is ready to fall apart. If you notice how my little desk keeps rocking, it's almost like something just wants to give. So I'm gonna pull one more from here, just as advice. Let's do this. Holy Spirit, asking for the perfect advice for Moon. Perception. Yes, that's a lot of what's going on here. Is you're being challenged to change your perception in regards to something that brings a lot of tension, that makes you feel bound and rooted, that makes you feel like a lack of strength. Something you just need to investigate. That's what it sounds like. You need to investigate other ways of thinking so that when you do act, you succeed, and you don't have to do this rebirth. I mean, rebirth is awesome. It really does sound like, yeah, because of your continued rejuvenation and rebirth, you're gonna have a lot of abundance. So it's like, this is just something you do, Scorpio. This is just something you do, okay? So you're just being challenged with this new perception to see things more clearly, I feel like. And maybe it'll teach you something, how you could have structure and the ability to explore at the same time. So, I mean, for some of you, I'm hearing open relationship. I don't know what that means to you, but it is what it is. So, yeah, just explore it, because you'll find that you're so much happier. You're hurt. You'll find your true self by having some structure while being able to explore every option. Yeah, you'll find that midheaven. So keep it up, Scorpio. Have a great day. Bye.